Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your mental health homie and today, we're going to talk about something that's so important but often overlooked. Today we will explore how mental health affects our energy levels and lack of motivation. Whether you're aware of it or not, your mental well-being impacts just about everything you do on a daily basis. From the way you wake up in the morning to how you interact with others, and even how productive you are throughout the day. You know those days when you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the day? That's often a sign of good mental health. But on the flip side, when you're feeling mentally drained, whether it's from stress, anxiety, or depression, it can feel like you don't even have the energy to get out of bed, let alone face the world. People with poor mental health and other conditions often experience excessive stress. Stress naturally increases the level of cortisol in the body, and this hormone can leave you feeling worn down and fatigued. When you have no energy, you will be left with no motivation. Without energy and motivation, it makes even the most mundane task almost impossible to complete. It's not just about feeling lazy. Mental health affects the brain's ability to produce the chemicals that keep us energized and motivated. For example, even a simple shower might feel like a monumental task for someone suffering from debilitating depression. When a person doesn't have the energy or motivation to simply live, it can severely impact their everyday life and overall well-being. The link between depression and low motivation is a common occurrence. Feeling tired, fed up, and lacking interest in activities that you know will do you good. If you lack motivation and are experiencing a consistently low mood, you're not alone. According to the World Health Organization, approximately 280 million people in the world have depression. An estimated 3.8% of the population experience depression, including 5% of adults, 4% among men, and 6% among women, and 5.7% of adults older than 60 years. While depression and low motivation go hand in hand, low energy and lack of motivation can be caused by other factors too. For instance, you could lack motivation if you are under a lot of stress or experiencing something that impacts your self-esteem and overall confidence. Here are 7 symptoms of low energy levels and lack of motivation. 1. You're easily overwhelmed. Sometimes, just looking at a sink full of dishes, piles of dirty laundry, or just thinking about tomorrow's work schedule can make you want to go back to bed and turn off the lights. 2. You have no idea what you want. Decision-making can become a real chore. When you are feeling unmotivated on a consistent basis, and you find yourself in a constant limbo, unable to make up your mind. 3. You lose control of your physical health. Weight gain and weight loss can be attributed to states of anxiety and depression. Losing cognitive control can result in losing physical control of your body. You stop working out and your diet may drastically change. This can result in eating disorders, weight gain or loss, and in some cases, even the development of body dysmorphia. 4. Lacking motivation has become part of your identity. Sometimes, people get so used to having no get up and go that a lack of motivation becomes part of their identity. Have you ever joked about how lazy you are? How you can barely leave the house? And are the friend that's always canceling plans last minute because you couldn't find it in you to get out and live life? This is more than a self-deprecating joke or a personality trait, but a symptom of a much larger problem, which leads me to my next point. 5. You procrastinate all the time. While procrastination is part of human nature, depression and anxiety can make it impossible to undertake essential tasks, putting off important things that need to be done, like that important presentation for work, that term paper that should have been done 2 months ago, the pile of laundry that keeps getting taller by the day. You say to yourself, I'll get to it tomorrow, and then tomorrow becomes today, and you still don't have the energy to tackle it. Then the vicious cycle continues until you're forced to face the task you put off because you have run out of time. The presentation is tomorrow. The term paper is due at midnight, and you are expecting guests this weekend, and the house is still a mess. At that point, you are even more overwhelmed because you have so much to get done in a short window of time. This is the road procrastination can lead you down, and it's a hard road to get off of. 6. Lack of ambition. Do you feel as though you no longer set goals or aim to achieve great things in life? A distinct lack of ambition is a common symptom of low motivation. You favor motivation over habits, favoring feelings of motivation instead of creating healthy routines can lead to more intense anxiety and low moods. You may not feel motivated every day, but being locked into a solid routine you know works for you can make a world of difference in your everyday life. 7. You feel lost. Feeling lost and confused about the future and your place in this world is a part of depression and lack of motivation. But don't worry. These feelings are not forever, and you are not alone. There's a place for everyone in this world. Even if you have to make one for yourself, it's possible but takes hard work. A clear understanding of who you are as a person, and a clear vision of where you want to go in life. So you're probably saying to yourself, I check all of these boxes, so what can I do? Why can't I seem to find the motivation? Neurotransmitters are chemical messengers in the brain that play a crucial role in transmitting signals between nerve cells, aka neurons. They influence many aspects of our mental and physical functioning, including mood, motivation, energy, and overall cognitive performance. When it comes to motivation, several key neurotransmitters are involved. Dopamine. Dopamine is often called the reward neurotransmitter because it's closely tied to the brain's pleasure and reward system. It plays a critical role in motivation, especially when it comes to seeking out and achieving goals. Dopamine helps create a feeling of anticipation and satisfaction when we accomplish something, driving us to repeat behaviors that lead to positive outcomes. Low dopamine levels are often associated with a lack of motivation, difficulty focusing, and even symptoms of depression. Without enough dopamine, tasks that once felt exciting or rewarding may seem dull or pointless, making it harder to feel motivated to get things done. Serotonin. Serotonin is another neurotransmitter linked to mood and emotional regulation. It helps stabilize mood and promotes a sense of well-being and happiness. Low serotonin levels are commonly associated with depression and anxiety, both of which can drain motivation. When serotonin levels are low, people may feel more apathetic, lethargic, or disinterested in activities that they normally enjoy. This can create a cycle where low mood further reduces motivation, leading to even lower activity levels. Norepinephrine. Norepinephrine, sometimes called noradrenaline, is associated with alertness, focus, and energy. It helps the brain respond to stress and excitement, making you feel more awake and ready to take action. Low levels of norepinephrine can lead to fatigue, poor concentration, and reduced motivation. In conditions like depression, norepinephrine deficiency can result in a general sense of slowness and low energy, making even simple tasks feel overwhelming. Endorphins. Endorphins are neurotransmitters involved in reducing pain and promoting pleasure. They are released during activities like exercise and can contribute to a sense of euphoria, sometimes referred to as a runner's high. A lack of endorphins can contribute to low motivation by reducing the natural reward people feel after completing activities. Without the pleasurable sensation that follows hard work or physical exertion, it can be hard to stay motivated to engage in these activities. How a lack of neurotransmitters affects motivation. When neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, or norepinephrine are imbalanced or deficient, it can result in apathy, feeling indifferent, or uninterested in activities that used to be enjoyable or important. Fatigue, lacking energy to complete tasks, even basic ones. Lack of focus, difficulty concentrating on or sustaining effort in activities. Low reward response, not feeling the satisfaction or pleasure that usually comes with completing tasks, which reduces the drive to continue. Causes of neurotransmitter imbalance. Several factors can lead to imbalances in these neurotransmitters, including chronic stress. Prolonged stress can deplete neurotransmitter levels, especially dopamine and serotonin. Poor diet. The brain needs certain nutrients to produce neurotransmitters, so a lack of proper nutrition can interfere with this process. Sleep deprivation. Lack of sleep disrupts neurotransmitters production and regulation, impacting mood and motivation. Mental health conditions. depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues can stem from or result in neurotransmitter imbalances. Increasing your energy levels and motivation often requires a holistic approach that addresses both physical and mental well-being. Here are some strategies to help boost your energy and motivation. Regular exercise. Exercise is one of the best ways to increase energy and motivation. Physical activity releases endorphins and boosts levels of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which improve mood and motivation. Exercise also improves blood flow, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to your brain and muscles. Tip: start small. Even with a 10 to 15-minute walk, and gradually increase your intensity. Activities like yoga, running, or strength training can have immediate and long-term benefits. Prioritize quality sleep. Sleep is essential for restoring both mental and physical energy. Lack of sleep can lead to fatigue, poor concentration, and decreased motivation. Tip: aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night and maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Create a relaxing bedtime routine and avoid screens at least an hour before bed to promote better sleep quality. Eat a balanced diet. What you eat plays a critical role in how energized you feel throughout the day. A diet rich in whole foods, such as fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, provides the nutrients needed for optimal brain and body function. Tip: focus on foods high in complex carbohydrates, like whole grains, and healthy fats, like avocados or nuts, for steady energy. Avoid excessive sugar and processed foods, which can cause energy crashes. Stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue and difficulty concentrating. Staying hydrated helps maintain energy levels and brain function. Tip: aim for 8 glasses of water a day. Drink water regularly throughout the day, and eat water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables. Break tasks into smaller steps. Large tasks can feel overwhelming and sap motivation. Breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps can make them seem more achievable, which in turn boosts your motivation to get started. Tip: use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it right away. This helps build momentum and increases your sense of accomplishment. Set clear and achievable goals. Having clear goals can provide direction and purpose, helping to boost motivation. When goals are too vague or unrealistic, they can seem unattainable, leading to frustration and low motivation. Tip: use SMART goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Break big goals into smaller milestones and reward yourself when you reach each one. Manage stress. Chronic stress can drain your energy and motivation. Incorporating stress management techniques can help you recharge both mentally and physically. Tip: practice relaxation techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or progressive muscle relaxation. Regularly engaging in activities you enjoy can also help reduce stress. Boost your dopamine levels. As dopamine is closely linked to motivation, increasing dopamine production can help restore drive and focus. Tip: engage in activities that release dopamine, such as exercise, listening to music, creative hobbies, or completing small tasks. Celebrating small wins can give you a quick dopamine boost. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people around you can influence your energy and motivation. Surrounding yourself with positive, motivated individuals can increase your own drive and enthusiasm. Tip: seek out supportive and encouraging friends. Join communities or groups with shared goals, and limit time with people who drain your energy. Take breaks to avoid burnout. Overworking or spending long periods on a single task can lead to burnout, which drastically reduces both energy and motivation. Taking short breaks helps refresh your mind. Tip: use the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes and take a 5-minute break. After 4 cycles, take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. This method helps maintain focus while preventing burnout. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps reduce stress and improve focus, both of which can enhance motivation. By staying present, you're less likely to feel overwhelmed by future tasks. Tip: spend a few minutes each day practicing mindfulness meditation, focusing on your breath, or simply bringing awareness to your surroundings. This can help clear mental clutter and increase energy. Get natural sunlight. Exposure to natural sunlight can improve mood, boost energy levels, and regulate your sleep-wake cycle by increasing serotonin levels. Tip: spend time outdoors during daylight hours, especially in the morning. If sunlight is limited, consider using a light therapy box. Cut back on stimulants. While caffeine and sugar may give you a quick energy boost, they often lead to crashes that can leave you feeling more tired and unmotivated later. Tip: limit your intake of caffeine and sugary snacks, and instead opt for natural energy-boosting foods like nuts, seeds, or fruits like apples and bananas. Challenge negative thoughts. Negative thinking can diminish motivation by creating self-doubt or fear of failure. Reframing negative thoughts with positive affirmations can help increase motivation and confidence. Tip: practice recognizing negative self-talk and actively replace it with positive, constructive thoughts. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never get this done," say, "I can take it one step at a time." Stay organized and declutter. Clutter can create mental fog and increase stress, leading to a lack of motivation. Staying organized and maintaining a clean workspace can improve focus and energy. Tip: spend a few minutes at the start or end of each day organizing your workspace or home. This can reduce distractions and make it easier to stay motivated. Last but not least, talk to someone. If you are struggling with anxiety and depression, and you feel you can't make these changes on your own, please talk to someone, even if it's a friend or family member. Knowing that you don't have to go through this journey alone can be very beneficial in your healing process. Also, never underestimate the importance of getting professional help. Seeing a therapist and getting on a medication plan may be the best option. By integrating these strategies into your daily routine, you can boost both your energy levels and motivation over time, creating a more productive and positive mindset. Remember, it's okay to feel unmotivated or tired sometimes, especially if you're struggling with your mental health. What's important is that you don't beat yourself up for it. Be kind to yourself and know that there are ways to work through it, even if it's just one small step at a time. Thanks so much for watching, and if this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on mental health and self-care. And as always, feel free to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. You're not alone in this journey, and together we can get through it. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.